Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Right, in this segment, I'm going to just give you like a part two of what I thought of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 digitally remastered. Right, so, cheers. Right. It was really good the first time I played it. Still is good, but it's not quite as good as 1 and 2. It's not as nostalgic as I thought it would be. If I know what I know now though, to play it a bit longer yesterday, as soon as I got back in, I would have my Xbox needed an update, and then the game needed to download onto the computer, so I would have done that straight away. Aye, but I played it for ages yesterday though. It was really good though. There's some bits that are a bit hard to get used to. I mean, the levels that bring back nostalgia, definitely, completely, it was the college level. The airport I vaguely remember, but aye, just a really good game though. I would still give it, nah, in fact it's gone for a 7.77, just because it's really good though, and it's better than loads and loads of other games I could mention, but it's just that it just feels too much like 2 and 3, because you can do exactly the same things and the layout's the same. I mean, basically and in essence, if the levels that are in 2 and 3, not 1 and 2, were in 3 and 4, you would not ken any difference at all. And plus, the career mode just looks and feels the same. You need to collect stuff like secret tape, skate, get the like a high combo, and then 3 different scores. It just feels like you're... Oh, wait there. Right, so, as I was saying, that like, I just wish, I don't know fully yet though, but it would be better in the career mode when you go a different character. I just wish or hope, because I've not got that fully deep into it, because I only got it yesterday. Yesterday. So, what I hope, or I didn't remember it, but I wish just like each individual character, when you go them in the career mode, they have their own like thing to collect. Like if you go the turtle, it'd be cool if instead of collecting skate, you had to collect 5, 4 or 5 pizzas. And then maybe if you go Bam Margera, it'd be good if you could collect all the Jackass logos. Or it'd be even better if you had to go and find 5 Jackass characters. That would be great. Just something to give like each character a different feel. I mean, on one of the levels, it's mere just like a house in a state street thing with ramps and stuff like that. There's a bit where you have to go and find 5 pumpkin heads, so that's quite cool. And then you have to try and go and find the key for this like thin man that's wearing a suit, but I don't know where the key is yet because I've not done that bit. And I didn't remember, but in that airport level you have to find 5 flags to hit down, like country flags. So that's quite cool, because I didn't remember doing that, so that's a good element. I mean, all the bits that either I didn't remember, or the bits that make it different, slightly different for 1 and 2 is good. I mean, the layout on the like main menu, is like looks a little bit different but feels the same. And even though it's so stupid, when you're actually playing it, like doing tricks in it or manuals, it still feels the same. I mean, I wish it did feel a little bit different. I mean, the only thing that you know is a new game is because it's got 3 and 4 on the, 3 and 4 on the case, and the game, and the compilation disc thing that you put into the computer, or your downloadable version, depending on whatever you do. But anyhow, overall though, it'd be good to get properly into it and unlock more things. I mean, it's quite weird, but in 1 and 2, you did the same as what you did in this. For some reason, I don't know why, but you get an achievement for building a park, an achievement for putting 100 things down in your park. Oh, and then when you're building a park, actually, there is quite a few new items that are known 1 and 2, so that's quite good. But it just feels the same because there's loads of stuff that are already in the previous game. Like, same ramps, same balls, same features. But you do get these, like, square and ramps that have got lights on them and they're flashing, and when you go up them it gives you more speed. So that's a good element. And then I can't really remember fully, or maybe I just didn't do it, but in 3 and 4 you can hold on to the back of vehicles, and the longer you hold on to them, the more points you get. Overall, I'd say it's not too bad. It's nowhere near as good as I thought it would be. It's just a standard game you'd expect it now. But if they remaster Underground 1 and 2, oh my goodness, it'll go that'll be brilliant. I mean, definitely though, 1 and 2 is probably got to eventually outsell 3 and 4, but definitely 3 and 4, unfortunately, has got to be one of the least best-selling game of this year. I mean, definitely though, it's great if you like skateboarding, or if you've played Tony Hawk's. If you've played them, you'll like it, and if you really like skateboarding but you've never played any skating game, then you'll still like it. It would be amazing though if they could digitally remaster Dave Mirra Freestyle, whatever it's called, Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. Aye, the one where he's doing a trick and he's in black and then the background's red. But overall, it is still a good game. It's good nostalgia, but nowhere near as nostalgic as 1 and 2. For some reason, I remember playing 1 and 2 a lot more than 3 and 4. But as I said, the college level brings back so many memories. The very first level brings back a little tiny bit of memories, but it's not a very good level. It's merely like a a big factory, like melting pot factory with metal. But that's not my favourite. But the good thing is though, I suppose, you get different characters to unlock. You have 4 chances of making up a character. I think you can make up about maybe 4 or 5 levels if I remember right. And you get an achievement for that. And then it will cost $200 each to get Bam Margera, which I got yesterday, and Andy Anderson. If Andy Anderson wasn't in this game, I would be even more just be less excited or less happier. Because he's one of the biggest innovators New World skating at the moment, so I'm so glad he's in it. because Tony Hawk's has always been good, or Tony Hawk. Well, when I'm saying about just him, it's Tony Hawk, but when I'm explaining the computer game or more than one thing about him, then it's it's Tony Hawk's. Right, so anyhow, as I was saying, that he is really good at when, especially now because the games come out or get digitally remastered, he's so good at like integrating. Well, the old and the new skaters in it, so they have a chance to get recognised. Because if you've not heard of them before, you might be inclined to look them up and see what they're like, and then that gives them likes, subscribe, and shares. So, I don't know if you can get Jack Black again in this one. You could in 1 and 2, but I don't know if you can in this one. But anyhow, it'll be good to find out. So, you can get like 2 sort of monstery, robot-y type things, but you need to either buy them or unlock them. I think you need to buy them, and I think overall there's 3 or 4 characters to unlock, but I've already done 2. And then they were easy. You just have to get either do the career mode or do like a 2-minute run and get $200. There's an episode. There's a level where it's a skate park, but like an abandoned one. Yeah, an abandoned skate park, and you go outside and there's a ship. That's quite cool. You can grind around the whole ship. That's quite a good level. And then there's a bit in that where you go on the ship and you can see Bikini Bottom on SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, and another bit is when you go to the movie set one and you turn around, and then there's a ramp behind it. There's a glowing bit where the manhole cover's shaking and you can go on the ground. Like the turtles. But it was a little bit disappointing when I found that you can do it with any character. I mean, it's cool that you can still date with a character, but it would be better in a unique way if you could only date with a turtle. As I said, I just wish that every character in the career mode had their own special thing to do, and then every character maybe in a certain level had a certain thing. Like for instance, in that movie one, the only character you should be able to go on the ground with is the turtle, to make it unique to that character. Oh, and another thing, when you go the turtle doesn't feel like the other characters. He's more like 3D'd because he's a cartoon character, and this is and then for instance, Tony Hawk is just a computer version, but with the turtle is a computer version, a cartoon character, so he's technically animated twice, because he's animated into the game and as a cartoon character. But it's cool though, because it makes him more unique, because you can tell when you go to the side or above, his head's just a bit different, because he's a cartoon character but animated as the cartoon character. So that's a really good feature. He's cool, and he's special as falls down or lying onto the board and spins loads. So it's quite smart actually. Right. I suppose that was just my extended version to tell you what I was like doing it on my own and discovering things, like playing the career mode. Right. Bye! I'm going to have some crispy black pudding on a roll this morning before I go to work. Bye!